Now in this audio we will speak about the Punsvan Sanskar. Punsvan Sanskar is normally performed 2 or 3 months after the conception of pregnancy. And as in all the sanskars, basically in this sanskar as well, Brahma, they learned of 4 Vedas, or the Acharya, who is realized Almighty God. He chants Veda mantras and gives blessings to both mother and the fetus, the child inside the womb, to for long life, for good health, etc. And basically, each and every parent, whether it's father or mother, we wish the child has to be full of strength, vigor, and should be healthy, should have a long life, disease free, and should be intelligent, good looking, etc. So these are some of the blessings which we will get from the Brahma in the sanskar. And in today's situation, it's very unfortunate that sanskars like Punsvan are not being performed because due to lack of Vedic knowledge. And it's time that we Indians we revert back to Vedas. In fact, if you see the previous history, our great epics Mahabharata, Ramayana, or even Upanishads, each and every child that was born earlier was always with all these blessings by Acharyas, great Rishi Munis, and every sanskar had been performed for each and every child that was born in the previous yugas. Okay, some details let us see about Punsvan Sanskar. Basically, the Ayurvedic book written by Charak Rishi is one of the authority in this. Speaks about the growth of a child inside the mother's womb. So first of all, the precaution has to be taken that there should not be any miscarriage or the death of or abortion or death of the child inside the womb. So Charak Rishi suggests some very basic things. Number one is the lady should not squat with feet, flat feet on the ground, and she should avoid walking on uneven surfaces. She should avoid sitting on very hard or rigid base. She should not restrain herself from the pressure of motion or urination or gas, etc. She should not do very laborious work, and she should not consume extremely hot or strong food. These by avoiding these things, the baby could be well safe inside. And also she should be avoiding to remain hungry for many hours, etc. Because remaining hunger also will kill the fetus. Also, getting hurt, getting hurt or squeezing the womb in any manner, or looking at a deep pit, or looking at a deep well, or going to some fearsome high spots in mountains, etc., could result in miscarriage as per Charak Rishi. Too much movement of the pregnant woman's body, that means like riding a bullock cart or going in horse, or going in such vehicles which will have a bullock cart movement effect, etc., or hearing loud noises or hearing unpleasant words could also result in miscarriage as per Charak Rishi. Now let us see some of the result of the newborn based on the behavior of the pregnant woman when she was pregnant. Basically, Charak Rishi says when the pregnant woman roams around too much, the ensuing offspring could be insane. Number two, an extremely quarrelsome pregnant woman could have an epileptic child. And a pregnant woman, if she is too much obsessive or lustrous, the offspring would also be lustful. And if she is mournful, she is very sad, the child would be fearful, the child would be weak and short-lived as well. And if the pregnant woman is desirous of others' wealth, then she would produce a jealous and a thievish or a lazy, rebellious, wicked child. If the pregnant woman remains angry, then the child will be short-tempered, ill-tempered, deceptive, or a backbiter. And if the pregnant woman is too much of a sleeper or a lazy person, then her offspring will obviously be lazy and also probably stupid, and also will have digestion problems. If the pregnant woman consumes alcohol, then her child would be restless. If she has too much of sweet intake, then the child would result in a diabetic disease. Or if she takes excess of sour food, the child would have dermatological problems. And excess of salt intake by pregnant woman would result in child's hair turning grey prematurely, or wrinkling on the face that can happen, or bald head, etc. will happen. So extremely also bitter food, if she takes, then it could result in the child becoming a feeble, with a feeble body basically. So these are some of the advices Charak Rishi is giving in Charak Samhita, that what a pregnant woman should not do and should do, etc. And also, what Charak Rishi also suggests is right from the first day that the lady knows that she is pregnant, then she should try to remain happy. She should wear a lot of jewels in the body. She should try to wear light colored clothes, preferably white color. Have a peaceful mind and also wish well for everyone, and she should be devoted and to do to the service of Almighty God as well as saints. She should always try to do many homas or yajnas at home, and she should serve the learned acharya, and she should abstain from touching soiled, distorted or inferior organs. She should stay away from stinking places or unpleasant sights, and she should avoid listening to the things that cause uneasiness or restlessness. And she should not consume anything dry food or stale food or rotten food. She should always eat very fresh food and green leafy vegetables. She should try to avoid going outdoors too frequently. She should not visit any place which is not occupied by people, or she should not go to cremation grounds, or she should not stay under a tree because of risk of lightning effect, etc. And she should also try to avoid quarreling and yelling at other people. So these things will secure that the child is very safe, and the child can bring out or come out with best character. And she should not use any intoxicant like drugs or drink alcohol, etc. And she should not climb for a ride, like going outdoor and then doing a ride, etc. She should not eat meat and meat products. She should abandon the things which the senses are not desirous of any, and comply with a learned woman of the neighborhood. That means she should not do backbiting. She should try to accompany herself with good people, with highly learned women. So all these things basically what Charak Rishi, this is all from Charak Samhita, chapter 8 more or less. But all these things what Charak Rishi is suggesting is will contribute to the best child for sure. And this is how all our ancient Rishi Munis in the ancient yugas, all the people have delivered babies, have delivered very good babies, have delivered very intelligent babies. So, keeping in mind the physical development of the offspring, Punsvan is itself indicating the physical development of the offspring. The blessings what we get from Acharya is for physical development. For mental development, the other sanskar is called a Simanto Nainam Sanskar, which I will try to make another audio soon. And also keeping in mind the physical development of the baby, the mother has to take care that her food habits, her eating, her drinking habits, everything is strictly for the Vedic lifestyle only. So this is in short some of the precautions, some of the advices from our Rishi Munis, all based on Vedas. I hope you like this audio. If I request you to forward this to as many people whom you know if they are pregnant, and this will help her basically and the child. I will meet you soon in another video. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.